In this video, we're gonna discuss device administration and network access. Basically, we can achieve two things through ISE. One is device administration and second is network access. So I can say that we can use Cisco ISE for two main purposes. One is device administration and second is network access. Okay, I can use Cisco ISE for both as well at the same time, and I can use Cisco ISE only for device administration, and I can use Cisco ISE only for network access, and I can use them for both as I told you. So we need to know these two things first. Device administration is the user who logs into the network device such as switches, a router, firewall, whatever, FTD, whatever. So basically device administration is, so when user try to log in, maybe your network user, maybe your support, maybe any other help desk user. So when they try to log into your network devices, that network devices can be routers, switches, firewall, wireless LAN controller, Nexus switches, etc. Now the thing is how we log into these network devices. We can log in through console, we can log in through telnet, and we can log in through SSH, and maybe we can log in through HTTPS like a wireless LAN controller. In the lab we will see when we do device administration for wireless LAN controller. So we normally use these method through console, through telnet, through SSH, through HTTP to access the device, okay, to do some changes inside the device. Maybe we want to configure something. We want to create VLANs. We want to run show command. We want to configure something. This is called device administration. The traffic from the network administrator, either support, either IT person to the device to do some changes in the network devices. This is called device administration. So we can use Cisco ISE to control these device access. It means we can restrict the access for specific users. Maybe for support you just want to allow show command. So it means device administration is a process of AAA for controlling the access to the network devices. And this controlling can be VTY, it can be TTY, it can be SSH, it can be console, it can be HTTPS as I told you. So when administrator try to log into these devices, you can restrict them. You can create different groups in Active Directory. For support, you have a different group. For administrator, you have a different group. You can give read-write access. You can give read-only access. You can give them simple few commands. And we create this in Cisco ISE. You know, we already know. We will discuss in the lab when we do lab. So you can go to here is, let me create policy element. Let me go to policy element, and there is a result, and these are the TechX command set. Which command you want to allow? You need to mention here like a admin read write and admin read only. So if I see this one, so admin read only, I just say allow them show command. So when someone from this group try to log in, they will access only show command. This is called device administration. Let me show you by the way. Suppose if I log into switch where my device administration is enabled on this switch, and this is my ISE and everything is configured, we will see how to configure. Let me show you. So from someone from support team with username SUP1 support1 and password ABC@12345. So when this user login, so I say give them only, let me show you, I assign this to this group only show command. It means even I cannot run exit command. It's a command authorization fail because I give this group that they can run only show command. So if I try show command, so I can run all show command because I use star. It means they can run any show command. So I can run show command, show IP interface brief. Yes, I can run them. But even I cannot exit because I did not put exit as well. So look at, they say that you are not authorized to run this command. This type of, but if I log in with powerful group, let me new session, and this time let me log in with a group which I gave them command set, this one, read and write access. Let me edit and show you. And read write access, I say permit any command that is not listed below. Below is no command, so it means they can run each and everything. So if I log in with that group ABC@12345, here I can run configuration, I can type exit, I can do whatever I want because I give them full permission. And I have set two group. We will do, don't worry, I just want to show you that how it is work. So in authorization, I say if someone from admin group, give them read and write access, and someone from this group, support group, give them only read only access. And these command set and profile I already created, which I show you, and I attach with this policy, authorization policy. This type of thing is called device administration. To control the devices, what they can run and what they can do inside the device. Like the simple example is here. Here I can type exit because I'm logging with powerful read write, but here I cannot type exit even. This is due to because I'm using ISE for device administration purpose. So device administration, router, switches, wireless LAN controller, firewall, it can be any vendor firewall. It can be Palo Alto firewall, FortiGate firewall, FTD, it can be Cisco ISE, it can be Nexus switches, it can be anything. You can attach those devices, and from centralized location you can manage these devices through device administration. So when someone try to log in, like in my case, from here I try to log in through SSH to this device, and this device there is TechX configure. We will discuss TechX a bit later. Device administration is configure. They will send the authentication to Cisco ISE. First of all, that is this user present there, they will check an Active Directory group and they will authenticate the user. That's why I authenticate with this user, SUP1 with password. And here I authenticate with admin1. They check the group here and user. So Active Directory say yes, these are present. Now because of authorization policy, here I cannot run exit, and here I can type exit command. So they will send the request to ISE when someone try to access this device. That's why I mention here that when device administrator log on to the device queries to Cisco ISE server. When somebody try to log into switch, router, firewall, whatever, they will query to the Cisco ISE and they will ask them, can they run this command? First they will authenticate them. And Cisco ISE use for device administration TechX protocol, which we will discuss a bit later. And I already show you that device administration, you can create policy and you can attach privileges level and command set, and that's why we have command set here. I have created privileges. If I go there, policy element, and if I go to result, so here I can create command set. That's the command set, which command they can run. So first I create two setup command, in this case read only and read write. Then I create TechX profile and attach those here. So here I say shell profile. So if I can show you this one, we will discuss this. So I said default privileges 15. Give them 15 privileges when this user try to enter this, and that's why I get this prompt. So this is my computer where now I am trying, and I'm trying to access this switch through SSH. It can be serial, it can be telnet, it can be HTTP, it can be HTTPS. This switch send the detail with TechX to this ISE server. So this is called device administration. We are discussing device administration theoretically. Second thing which we can achieve through Cisco ISE is network access. Network access means secure the network access can provide identity of the device or user. Now the situation change when this user try to access this server, suppose, and let me enable .1x. There are many methods. One of them is .1x. It can be MAB, it can be through web, it can be anything. So admin1 abc@12345 enable enter old password. My old password is nothing. I think I locked, so password 123. Yeah, okay, abc@12345. Yeah, it's correct now. And let me go to configuration, and I was trying to copy paste this command as well. So let me copy and let me paste. So now TechX and Radius both are running on this switch. We will discuss TechX and Radius a bit later, but right now we are discussing device administration. So I already explained you why we are using device administration. And next is network access. Network access when your end devices, your users, it can be through MAP and it can be through .1x. So this one is through .1x and this one is through MAP, and it can be through HTTP through portal as well, and it can be AZ Connect. There are many methods. So whenever these end devices trying to access this server, they need to authenticate first. They will send the traffic to switch. Switch will send them to ISE. ISE will first check the username and password in Active Directory and will authenticate this machine, either the user. When it's done, then per authorization policy, this device can access this servers or enter resources. So this type of access is called network access. So it means there are two different type of thing. So we can use Cisco ISE to secure our network access, and we can secure our device administration as well. So secure network access is necessary in order to identify the user and endpoint. Definitely we want to secure our network access. So whenever someone try to enter in our network to access the resources, first they need to authenticate, and then they will authorize, then they can access the resources, and these resources will be monitored as well. And who is doing this? Network access authenticate and authorize these devices, these end devices, either endpoint or supplicant, whatever you can say. First, they need to authenticate. They can provide username and password. Let me do, like, suppose if I want to access some resources. So first I need to authenticate, and there are many methods of authentication. Test 1 2 3. So first I need to log in, and then I can authenticate first. I will not be allowed, I will not get IP address to access the resources. Let them log in, it will take some time. So when I authenticate, so as per the VLAN and detail and maybe decals and ACL, then I will be authorized to access the resources. Because in network access we can assign VLAN, which we will discuss, dynamic VLAN. We can assign security group, we can assign access control list, we can assign decals, and so many things. We can restrict them, what this device, either this user can access in our network. And this is called network access, means access the network, your LAN, access the network. So means network access policy really care about the attribute endpoint such as profiling. We can do many things anyway, but at least you know that we can use Cisco ISE for two different purposes. So let me go to window now. So I will not get any IP until I authenticate this device or user. So if I go there and see what the situation, so I get this 10 IP, it means I've been authenticated through MAB maybe. So let's see if I try to, okay. So it's asking me username and password. So I say E1, no, test E1, and password is abc@12345. So when everything is okay, ISE will check these details with the Active Directory, and if everything is okay, they will authenticate, show authentication session. So still I'm not authenticated, say the method is not available yet. So let's see, the user may type correctly all the detail or not. So let me check. Okay, so let's see, yes, authentication failed. So what I can do, okay, they say the authentication failed for client, this one. So if I can check what is the reason, yeah, it's failed. So I can do one thing, let me change the MAC address, because last time I changed the MAC address, either I type wrongly the username and password. So let me put something 33 the MAC address this time, and let's try to log in this time. So test and C1 contractor, let me log in through contractor. And let's see, can I log in through contractor or not? And here I can check. So yes, this time I log in with the .1x, and this is the data domain, and I've been successfully authenticated, and now I will get the access. And now I can access this server, this resources. So the resources I can access through browser. This suppose is a web server or whatever, or any database or anything. So if it is allowed, so then I can access them. I can type 192.168.100.12. So if I'm allowed, so I will access this server, because this is a web server. And if a contractor can access this server, so then it's okay. If it is not, then it will deny me. And I can verify, let's see here. If I go to switch, show authentication session interface E0/1 detail. Let me see in detail. So yes, there is decal attached. So it means this decal will prevent to access this resources. That's why I cannot access this resources. And this type of access is called network access. But if I log in this time, let's go to login with employees. So let me clear this session. I would say clear authentication session. So now the authentication session is clear, and this time I will log in with employees because employee can access this server. So if I go to authentication and additional setting, save setting, and here let me type test with E1 and password is abc@12345. Yes, correct. And this time let me log in and see, and my VLAN will be changed as well. It's 10 now, and I hope so. If I try to access, so you see now I can access. All these things happen through network access. This is called network access. So I use in this case VLANs and I use decals. For employees there is a different VLAN. Show authentication session detail. Here you can see VLAN group is 10, but if it is the other one, their VLAN group was something else, not this one. If we are 20. So if contractor login, they will access VLAN 20. But if employee login, so they will access VLAN 10. And also decal is different. This is decal employees and this was decal contractor. Different resources. This is called network access. So we can use Cisco ISE for two main purposes: network access and device administration. How the user log in and what they can access in our network is called network access. And how the administrator, IT people can log into the devices and what they can run on those devices is called device administration. Okay, so these were the two things which you need to know because we will use these two differently. That's it.